Hey guys, Hawkorino here, and welcome to the first episode of Game Mechanics. Here we will review and analyze the mechanics of many popular gaming franchises and games. Today's episode, Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's start from the beginning. In 1991, Sonic the Hedgehog was released for the Sega Genesis and was a fast-paced running platformer selling over 15 million units worldwide. This game had a pretty basic design, run forward, jump, not much to explain. The game stayed in this basic design for 5 years until the 1996 Sonic 3D Blast for Genesis and Saturn. The game went for the 3D design but wasn't full 3D until Sonic Adventure in 1998 for the Sega Dreamcast. Get it? Dreamcast? Yeah, I walked myself out. One problem that I and others had with this game is the open world part of the game where you walk around Station Square of Mystic Ruins, going into buildings and taking trains. Okay, intermission. Trains? Really? Trains? Fastest creature alive, running at the speed of sound. And he takes the freaking train. Sonic could make it to Mystic Ruins before the train even leaves the station. Ugh, stupid. Okay, back to the argument. Many people don't like the open world aspect and just want to stick to the straightforward running and jumping, get annoyed that you have to walk and find places to progress the story. But there's also a lot of people who give Sonic Adventure crap for its glitches. But every game is glitches, right? Well... So yeah, this game has a lot of glitches, but as I thought about it, I actually forgive the game. Before I give my input on the game, let's compare Sonic Adventure to a good 2D to 3D game, Super Mario 64. This game came out 2 years before Sonic Adventure, and many would expect a competing franchise to be better. Well, graphically Sonic Adventure is better, but in mechanics Mario 64 is way better. Super Mario 64 and Sonic Adventure have the same open world feel to them, making their 3D capabilities accessible. The difference between these two is that while Mario's a fat plumber running around a castle, Sonic is still the high-speed blue blur that we used to know. But matching that speed with a 3D game can easily break it. One of the most well-known type of Sonic glitches are the wall glitches. These glitches normally happen when a player is running on the wall and their character begins to float about, landing randomly onto different parts of the ground. I realized that these glitches are caused by different parts of the map's gravity, as shown through the power of editing! Each different level and platform of the map has gravity, keeping Sonic's forward movement fluent, but these multiple planes of gravity cause some problems. From all these gravity mechanics pulling on Sonic, it's hard for the game to output where Sonic is, causing some problems with the hills. I give the game credit, trying to expand the excitement of running at high speeds and running on the sides of hills, but others don't think that way. Moving on. In 2001, about 3 years after the first game, Sega released Sonic Adventure 2 for the Sega Dreamcast. Okay, I won't make that joke twice. Sonic Adventure 2 was created to expand on the 3D idea of the original Sonic Adventure, and in my opinion, they did it right. They took out the open world exploration from the first game and just made it all running. Well, except for the Chow Garden, but those really don't have any problems. Okay, sort of off topic, raise your hand if you cared for your Chow and made the most badass Chow you can. Well, I did. It was fun. Back on topic. They also introduced a 2-player battle mode. In this mode you have 3 different types of battles, racing, robots, and emerald farming? To be real, this one is so boring. I don't know if you like it, but you just run around collecting emeralds, like there isn't much to do other than that. Whatever. To me, this is one of the best full 3D Sonic games out there, and according to other reviews, others agree. The graphics were beautiful, well, that's debatable. The gameplay was smooth and the story was exciting. Of course, like every other game, they had their share of glitches, most involving the gravity problems and spin dash glitches, but they're less prevalent in Sonic Adventure 2. About 2 years later, Sonic Heroes came out, but we don't need to talk about it because it was the best game ever! Look at those graphics! Damn! Okay, let me be real. I'm very biased about this game and the first Sonic game I ever played, so I love this game. This game has really shiny graphics and cool mechanics, such as 3 characters to play as and the ability to easily switch between them. This mechanic was added to allow you to traverse the level in different ways, such as flying, running, or Knuckle Smash! Yeah, the game is fun. If you don't want to switch characters, then you can go and run while they follow you behind. You know, if you want. And the next year, Sega merged with the new generation and went MLG. You're too slow! So yeah, I'm talking about the 2005 GameCube release of Shadow the Hedgehog, the first and really only Sonic game including guns.
Wait, are you saying there are guns? That doesn't make sense in the Sonic universe. Sonic is a children's game. Guns could scar a child's generation.
Okay, shh. Shadow is a badass. Guns are badass. Shadow plus guns.
Fucking Badassery!
Shadow the Hedgehog decided, hey, why not add guns? And there they were. And honestly, the guns work. Shadow's a more dark character with a more depressing backstory, and guns sort of add to the more mature gameplay. I mean, come on, his closest friend Maria gets shot before him. What do you expect? So yeah, there are guns, and actually the gameplay is pretty solid. No big glitches, and the textures are smooth and beautiful. And then a year later... So in 2006, Sega summoned the devil. Okay, to be real, this game is very bad. I'm not just saying the glitches, which there are a lot of, but also the gameplay. First off, they brought back the same thing that made Sonic Adventure so horrible. You walk around a damn town again and buy stuff. You talk to people and help them, and you jump through rings. How is this Sonic? Next, they slowed down Sonic. Like, severely. The game that was originally about running fast and speedrunning is now a leisurely stroll around the park. But the gameplay aside, this would have made a good game. I mean, look at those textures! Damn! If they hadn't pushed the release so early, it probably would have been the best 3D Sonic game ever. But Sonic Heroes still holds that place in my heart. Okay, but yeah, this game's horrible. Like, seriously, this game looks like something they show game design students what not to do when making a game. So another year later, Sonic made a big leap into the new type of gameplay. This game began a new series of Sonic games called the Sonic Storybook series, which as of right now only consists of 2007's Sonic and the Secret Rings and 2009's Sonic and the Black Knight. I will talk about both these games collectively because they are basically the same gameplay. So these two games brought a whole new idea to the 3D Sonic, with mostly game-controlled movement. You choose the pace you want to go at and you can strafe left and right. You can attack like the normal games and can gain new abilities. The game itself has good graphics and very minimal bugs, except for the normal few that most games have. There's really not much I can say about these games except that they are very well developed and tested. Bravo, Sega! Between the two Storybook games, a beast was developing. Literally. In 2008, Sonic Unleashed was released, where Sonic had been transformed into a werehog. Wow, for some reason that's so upsetting that that's the name they use. Like, come on, nothing exciting? Jeez, Sega. The game brought a new mechanic of transformation where different levels are played at day or night. At daytime you play as the Blue Blur himself, where the camera can change between over-the-shoulder 3D or side-scrolling 2D. These levels are made to bring the speed and adrenaline of Sonic to the 3D world. But at night you transform to the Werehog, where levels are designed for more slow platforming levels which incorporate a fighting element for combat against enemies. Now hold on, while researching I realized there was more freaking open world cities! Ah! Okay, now I'm just biased. So let's get to the game. The textures have definitely gotten better since the last release. I mean, look at that fur! Also, this game seems pretty fixed and bugless, but of course there are still some. So skipping Sonic Colors because I never played it or seen any videos for it, and I'm really lazy because I'm writing this episode at 12 o'clock at night, we'll move on to Sonic Generations. So in 2011, Sonic Generations came out, and from the get-go, it's a pretty solid game. They combine two great Sonic elements, platforming 2D and actually good 3D. This game includes two Sonics, Modern and Classic, and honestly, Classic Sonic looks like a little Sonic baby. Aww. This game's cool mechanic allows different levels from famous Sonic games and good Sonic games to be played in both perspectives, like the oh-so-famous Green Hill Zone and Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2. This game is very well made and has cute graphics. That's not weird to say, right? So for 2 years we were left without a Sonic game, but in 2013 Sonic Lost World was released. In my opinion, this game reminds me of Mario Galaxy, in which you traverse a world of floating platforms differently than most Sonic and Mario games. In the new installment, they went for a cool mechanic of cylindrical worlds, where you can rotate the world and try your best to keep moving. This is a lot different from any of the other Sonic games in which you aren't on a flat ground. The forward movement is mostly game controlled, in which you get to choose the pace and strafe left and right. I respect this game for its design of levels, trying to bring a new light to the Sonic franchise. And now we reach the latest installment in the Sonic franchise. Sonic Boom! So, was this game good? Well, okay, so this game got a lot of flack. Most of the hate revolves around bugs, poor game design, and being poorly executed. One thing that caught most people off guard at the announcement was the new character designs. I mean, come on, we know Knuckles is strong. Do we really need muscles on this guy? In my opinion, the only cool character upgrades is Tails, and that's not saying much. He actually looks like his character, an engineer. And then there's Sonic. Fabulous! Okay, enough with the characters. How about the game itself? Each character is equipped with a whip-like device called an Enter Beam, which allows them to attack, grapple, and hang to different areas. Each character also has their own sets of abilities that help them in different parts of the game. Sonic has his oh-so-classic Speed Dash and Homing Attack. Amy has her famous hammer, which she can use to attack and swing on poles. Knuckles can burrow underground and climb on walls. And Tails can use his gadgets and fly. In this game, you choose which character to use at any obstacle and which character is the best to use to continue. This game has two different types of levels, running levels and puzzle levels. Running levels incorporate classic speed dashing and jumping over obstacles and chasing. Puzzle levels incorporate the character's switch feature to finish the level. So if you need to fly, I guess you could use Tails. So, yeah. Sonic Boom. And now that I've finally finished the script, I can say... Thank you guys for watching. This is the first episode of Game Mechanics. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment down below any other gaming franchises for me to analyze, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.